My app is not funny.
Not funny.
But it is, it's positive. It's meant to be uplifting. So you remember in January that Dragon Cancer came out, the game.
I thought about doing this as my app, Cap.
I thought about it, and you thought it would be too depressing?
It's not depressing so much, it's just hard. It's a true story. A family, the child, one of the children in the family, got cancer. And his dad, I think, was a game designer. So he decided to design a game around their family experience. We had him on the new screensavers. I mean, I'm moved and touched by all of this. And they raised money. I think it was a Kickstarter. But now it's on iOS?
It is on iOS. So Ryan and Amy Green created it. They were the parents of Joel Green, who had terminal cancer.
Did Joel pass?
Yes.
Oh.
And so that
makes it even harder.
But I was thinking, oh, it's so depressing. But that was their point. When they have a PBS documentary coming out at the end of October that they said, we didn't do this game to depress anyone. He says that Ryan wanted a space to be able to remember his son, and also and it's thinking why we use video games. Why do we play video games as an escape?
Right.
But why not really just understand that we're all walking around this world with our own problems, and maybe talking about them and creating art from them might be something that's more helpful than just always escaping from them. So he used actual audio of his child's. He brought him into the recording studio and has him laughing and talking, has his other children talking. So it's really it's not so much a game as an experience. You just sort of move around in this space. I'll lift my hat up
You can't move around when your hat's in the way.
Headphones are recommended, but we have some. Okay.
Good audio sound on this.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So you can go to
I have tried to play this game a few times, and I literally cry. I can't do it.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, I guess. Cancer touches us all. We've all had family members who have had cancer, and some have survived, some have not. I just prefer not to. I don't want to think about it. I figure it's probably in my future, right? And I just don't want to think about it.
Well, yeah, there's cancer, and
then you add a child dying, and it's, for a parent, there's nothing worse, right? So I'm very sympathetic with the family. I'm crying right now already. Just the music makes me sad.
It's moving, and it's meant to look at your own life and think.
I don't want to look at my life.
Be grateful for your healthy children.
I am
be
grateful
for what you have.
I am. When the kids were little, we went to a motel for a vacation, and there was a child their age with leukemia swimming in the pool, and I talked to the parents and the child, and it just broke my heart. And of course, it's terribly tragic. But if you're in that position, you just put one foot in front of the other. You live your life. You continue your life with it.
But
I've always been very grateful for my children's health. Absolutely.
So yeah, I struggled with doing this, and I thought, well, you know what? I read his story, and
it's moving.
And so I thought it's true. Like, we all have our own pain, and just to escape from it isn't always the answer.
Now, some of you are watching and saying, well, so far all I'm doing is feeding a duck. It isn't the most painful thing yet.
No, so there's scene selections here. So it just goes through their story, and it's just moments in time. It's not even, to say it's a story. So there's hospital time, there's end of treatment. There's,
I don't know. Is there something wrong with me that I don't like to think about this stuff?
No, there's nothing wrong with you, Leo.
I've spent a lot of time in the hospital. We've had family members ill, and you don't want to go, and you have to. Because they're family members. But, gosh, I don't know if I want to live this again.
Well, you don't have to.
It's horrible. It feels so bad. I was very moved when we talked to them. And of course, they have another child, or at
two
least
other children.
Two other children. Mm-hmm. And so their kids were there. Boy, I will. You know what? I will watch the documentary.
Okay.
I'll be very interested in that. I'm just not sure I want to play this game.